In this lesson, we are going to understand shape layers. We have already created basic shapes before, so here we will learn more about them. I have already created a composition named Understanding Shapes. So go to Basic Shapes, press and hold to see the other shapes. Now let's create a rectangle. Just drag it here and hold down Shift to make it perfect square. Hold down spacebar to move it around and place it on your desired position. Then release spacebar first. Now release mouse button and then release Shift key. As you have done before, you can change its color from here. By increasing or decreasing this value, you can change stroke width. You can change stroke color also. But what if you want no color on the object? In that case, you have to click on this text instead of the color. Now it will give you 4 options to fill the object with the solid color, linear gradient, radial gradient, and choose the first one if you want no color. Just OK it. Now our object has no color on it. To check it, first I am going to deselect it. Now let's create a circle over this rectangle. Let's give it a fill color. Take selection tool and collapse these layer properties. Now drag this layer below to the other layer. As you can see, we have no color on our rectangle. Now if you want to rename the layers, just select it and press enter. Let's call it circle. Let's rename the upper layer as rectangle. As I've told you, every shape layer has unique set of properties besides the layer properties. So let's expand layer properties of both layers to see the difference. The rectangle layer has 4 types of properties including rectangle path, and circle layer has also 4 types of properties, but it has ellipse path. Expand it and it has 2 parameters named size and position. And if we expand layer path, it has 3 parameters named size, position, and roundness. So what I'm trying to say that each shape layer has its own properties depending on the shape. Now let me delete these layers. Let's create a rounded rectangle. While drawing it, if we press up arrow key, it will increase roundness of the rectangle, and by pressing down arrow key, it will decrease roundness of the rectangle. And remember, we have not released our mouse yet, otherwise it will start to move the object. Now if we expand this layer property, we will get same parameters as plain rectangle, and you can also change its corner roundness by changing this roundness parameter. Let's delete it. Now if you draw a polygon or a star, everything remains same. By pressing up or down arrow keys, you can increase or decrease its sides. Let me show you one more feature. By keeping this polygon selected, let's draw a circle. Now if you notice the timeline, it has not created any new shape layer. Instead of that, it has added a new shape on the same shape layer. Now if we select the shape layer, it will select the both shapes and we can move them together. Now to move the individual object, we need to select the particular shape first and then we can manipulate that one. And again by selecting the shape layer, you will be able to move both objects together. Let me delete this. Now let's have a look on one more method to create shape layer. So go to layer, new, shape layer. Now it will not show anything on the screen, but a blank shape layer will be added to the timeline. If you notice, there is nothing in content. To add shape, just click on this add button and let's choose rectangle. It will add a rectangle here without any fill or any stroke. So if we expand this rectangle path property, it has all 3 parameters which we have seen before in a rectangle shape. Now let's add fill color to it. Just click on add button and choose fill. It will add a fill color to it. Now you can change this fill color from here Or you can also change it by going to fill property. Well, this fill property will give us more controls over the fill. We will look on them in further lessons. Collapse it. If you look here, it will show a question mark on the stroke color. This is because we have not any stroke on our shape. So to add a stroke, just click on Add button again and choose Stroke. Now you can change its color. We can also change it by using stroke property. And as the fill property, it will give us a lot of control over stroke. We will use all of them step by step. Let's make it some big by using size parameter. Fine. In next lesson, we will learn about masking in After Effects.